are you? I'm gonna be doing a 2020 dream board today, which is something I've never done before, and I'm usually not really open about the things that I want to accomplish or like any like dreams that I have, just because I really don't talk about it with anybody. I just talk to my parents maybe about it, but barely. I like keep a lot of that to myself. I don't know, it's just like I don't know, I'm just used to that. I'm not used to like sharing those thoughts, but I'm gonna try and do that today because it's a new year and I don't know. I saw it that some people were doing it and I was like, well, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna be trying to do that today. So yeah. Okay, so like keep in mind that these things are just random things that I want to accomplish this year and also in like the future. So it's not like I must do these things this year. And I think it's just a like fun way to sort of visualize like my goals and like expectations for myself. And I'm just like a really unorganized person, I think. So this is just like a nice way to stop that unorganized self and sort of, I don't know, just yeah. I just think this is fun, so let's do it. I'm going to start off with something that I think is really important, which I didn't do much of in 2021, which is self-love. So I found this in Pinterest, and I don't know, I think that it's really important to sort of like remember that you really, really have to like prioritize your mental health and yourself in your life, because I really did not do that in 2021. I was really concerned about the way others would see me. I was concerned more about being there for other people than I was in like being there for myself. It's just really, really selfless, and as much as that's like a really nice thing to do, I just don't think that's really beneficial for my life. So we're gonna stick this in the corner. That looks really bad because I'm really bad at cutting, but you get what I mean. So this next one is like really dumb, I guess. I want to start baking more because I just think that baking is really fun and like therapeutic, and I'm so bad at baking. Like I just burn all the cakes that I make, and there's like so many cute like cakes that you can make. I just really want to like bake. I have to bake this year. So we're just going to put this because yeah, baking sounds like fun, and I heard it's really good for like, I don't know, like if you're bored and you have nothing to do, instead of just being there on your phone or sad about something, and you can just like sort of lose your mind in like baking, like a baking process. Next one that I chose, I found this one on Pinterest as well. It's like a picnic thing where like there's fruits and vegetables and juice, and like it's in the place, like a really nice field. And I chose this one because I just thought I'm not much of a really healthy person when it comes to like eating healthy food. I like fruits and vegetables, but I barely have them, which is a really bad habit that I got into in 2021 because I wasn't that unhealthy. But I just stopped eating a lot of fruits and vegetables for zero reason. I like potato though, but I eat a lot of potato. But besides that, like, I just think that I wasn't a really healthy person. And overall, I'm just not a super healthy person when it comes to food. I want to try out that like super like healthy life, at least for like a few months. I get bored of it probably, but I just really, I don't know. I feel like that's really good for my physical health as well. Because like, it's just not healthy. So just gotta get into healthier habits, gotta. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna put this like that because you guys can't really see what I'm doing. It looks okay. Not really. It doesn't really look okay. But we're gonna make it look okay. Oh my god. This is one of the coolest ones because this is like a little sunset, and I think that's in LA. Yes, it is LA because it literally says Hollywood in the background, right? Yeah, that is Hollywood. You can only see my forehead. Hold on, don't fall. So I really want to see prettier sunsets because last year I saw really pretty sunsets in summer, but I didn't get to see like really pretty sunsets after that. Like in December and like, I know because it's winter, but I mean, I don't know, like sometimes you'll see one nice sunset in like winter, but I didn't see like a lot at all. So I just really want to see prettier sunsets, so maybe that involves traveling. I really hope I get to travel, which kind of brings me to my next pick, which is this cute little, oh, it's the other way around. It's a picture of like a plane. I want to go to places I've never been before. Places I've been to before, but I just want to travel again because I love traveling so much. There's just something about traveling, meeting new people, and like just like getting out of that sort of like comfort zone and like experiencing new things and like going to new places. It's just so great. And it's so sad because of like COVID, kind of getting out of like that sort of daily life, daily routine that you're used to. So yeah, I mean, I hope that we all get to go traveling this year. So this next one is kind of random because it's just like that's not even a hoodie. It's like a sweater. How do you say these in English? Doesn't matter. You know what I mean. This is clothing. This is way too big. Like it's starting to, oh, whatever. I just feel like what I wanted to say with this is that like I really want to start my own merch brand for my music because I just feel like that's such a cool way of like being able to, oh my gosh, kind of connect to people and like connect to like, you know, the music as well, because I think it's like nice, like you can write your lyrics onto it for like people to like have your lyrics and your music more like involved in their daily life, if that makes sense. Like, because if you wear it, then, you know what I mean? Like, you see it there and you're just like, oh, this is a song. And then, I don't know, I just think merch is so cool. Also, because you get to wear something that you wrote. Super not cool way of filming this video, but it's the only way that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. One that is pretty, okay, like, it's a nice goal to have. That's wearing, like, a really kind of, like, vibey outfit. Then I want to go for a more, like, chill vibe this year in terms of like the clothes I wear, but so that's a pretty nice okay goal. So this one is something that I want to have my own like jewelry brand, which I already have. I kind of want to like expand it and just be a little more well known, I guess. Like I want people to know about it because like most people don't know about it at all. So I just want to like reach more people, able to like have my own business, which is basically what this goal is. I just feel like this one's a big deal because it kind of encaptures the idea of like self-love and that I really want to be this year, like free spirit kind of person this year. Like I want to say like wild, like crazy, you know, but someone that really just has fun and like lives a more like carefree life. I like enjoy being alone this year, which is something that I don't think I've been able to say before because I always really wanted to find this guy that I could like fall into love with, but I feel like this year I let go of all that like negative energy, and that kind of brings me to my next pick. Someone that's doing yoga, but I want this to mean two things. It's like work a lot more on like my physical health. I did work out like last year, of course, but not as much as I wanted to because I was just basically being lazy. I just really feel like this gonna remind me of that, and also because I really want to start doing yoga. I'm interested in those like vibrations and things, and I've heard that like yoga really helps to like bring kind of like peace. And no, this is kind of like what I want to do this year, just really like focus on like being at peace with myself and being confident. I did not accomplish and like any year before. Anyways, I want next one to kind of remind me that I'm also allowed to go out and have my fun and like just enjoy life with like my friends. I really love the idea of that, and I hate the idea of being like held back and having to like, no, I just like, no thank you. I don't know. This one's like a life goal. Like my dream car is like a Chevy truck. Preferably the 1969 Chevy truck. Yeah, or a Ford, I don't know, like whatever, I just want a truck. Also, a reminder that I should start learning how to drive this year because that's something I've always wanted to do. I feel like I might be a good driver. It's like there's a gut feeling that I might actually be good at driving. Who knows? Who knows? I'm probably wrong. You never know. I might just be like a incredibly talented driver. It is pretty important, and when it comes to like my daily life, like a daily routine kind of thing. I've become a more organized person, so I chose this one as like a cute reminder that I have to be more organized and tidy. Like I said, I'm such an not organized person. Like everything's a mess in my life, and that's fun sometimes, but at a certain point it's like, get your life together, you know what I mean? So I just want to do that. This one's a huge one to me. Future isn't great, but it's like a radio thing. I really want to get one of my songs back on the radio, because my songs have been on the radio a few times, maybe 3 times. I probably have dates of when that happened, but I really want to be able to like be on a big radio, like any big radio where a lot of people can hear my songs. Like imagine just someone being on the car and then they can like hear a song that I wrote. Like that's so crazy to me. Like I don't know why that would happen, but it could happen, and like we're gonna put it on the mood board for some luck, because fingers crossed, maybe that might happen this year. That would be amazing. I would cry. Is books, because books I need to read. My closest friend is always telling me to read. She knows who she is, and she's right. I really need to start reading. I genuinely enjoy reading. I'm just too lazy to start reading a book. The thing is that I get so involved when I'm reading a book. Like I can't stop reading until I'm finished. I'm too like attached to the book. I'll just take it everywhere and like read. Kind of a nerdy thing. Anyways, this one is my absolute favorite, because the point is that I just really want to be able to perform. Just overall, like be able to perform for like big crowds. Like, but this is a life goal. I can't say this is, if this happened this year, I would like pass out. But I don't know. Like, I just really want to be able to sing for like huge crowds. Like the fact that, like, imagine if like a huge crowd just like sings a song that you wrote, and like they can relate to it, and you can relate to it, and like that's so crazy. Like, is that not like this connection that you have with people? The like, I really feel like that's a sort of bond that you can't replace with anything. Like being able to do this for a living is probably like the coolest thing that anyone can like ever do. And it's a really huge deal. Like it's not something like that a lot of people can accomplish. It's like more of like the chances of you not doing that are much bigger than the chances of me being able to do that. But I mean, I don't know. It's like so amazing. I don't know. I just love this one so much. It's just such a dream. It's supposed to be my last one, but I was just too excited. Prioritize your peace is such a key thing for me right now, and especially for this year. I really hope that this year I can really put myself first. You know, I've talked about this before, and be able to be like, I'm proud of myself for this, I'm proud of myself for that. I'm glad that I let this go, and I'm glad that I walked out of a place where I was like unhappy and I was not improving at all. I just really want to be able to be like proud of myself for having like changed, and having like, you know, seen like if this was toxic for me or if this was wrong for me, that I had courage to like walk away. I was really not thinking about the things that I was doing, trying to be like okay with everything, and everything doesn't have to be okay. Like I don't have to pretend that everything's okay. That's something that I learned, and I'm still learning. This one's a really nice one. I really like this one. It's just a reminder that I really want to like go on more like late night drives, windows down, and just like, you know, feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is kind of dramatic, but like feel really alive. Like I've always been scared of turning 17, because like your last year of not being an adult, and you want to have your fun. I'm just gonna cut the girl's face off. I'm so sorry. She's also really pretty, but I'm just gonna have to cut it off because the mood boards that I saw in like videos were much prettier, because they didn't end up cutting people's faces off. But oh my, it's like the hand, and the hand, I can see the hand. I'll be reminded, right? I'll remind myself. Can I not do that anymore? Thank you. And lastly, this one's actually a really important one to me. I've never really talked about this one before. It's like being able to record songs that I genuinely love. Because songs that I write, I end up not liking at all. After I'm done recording them and after they're out, I'm just like, fuck, like why did I ever think that it was a good idea to release that song, to post that video, whatever, stuff like that, where I end up like reading them or like trying to like make people forget that I ever did that because I'm so ashamed. I don't want to do that anymore. Like not like being really not confident. And I'm like, I can do this, you know? I want to be able to write songs that I love, like that I can also relate to, because I feel like the songs that I write, sometimes I don't want to like too specific about things because I'm scared that the person that I wrote it for, or like the situation that I'm writing and I'm like, talking about, affect someone else. And I feel like that ends up affecting my music because I'm not super honest in some songs. I'm just like, it's like a wider view of like what I'm trying to talk about. Zoom in and talk about details because that's how it felt, that's how real it was. So I really want to be able to do that with inspired like artists like Gracie Abrams and like Clara May. I love their music so much, and I feel like, you know, emphasize the things that they want to say is just so nice, and you can relate to it, but then they're also being really, really honest. Stick it somewhere where I can see it every single day, and I can just really be reminded of what these things mean to me. I really hope you guys liked that video. I've never done that before, so that was really fun. And I actually really like how it ended up looking like, and I think that most importantly, it's nice that it reminds me of like really important things that I should accomplish and at least try to accomplish this year. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.